Hello and welcome to another Minecraft video. And so I've been working on the comparators, and I wanted to just build a basic system which just adds one on each time, but in the way that it will display it in a lot simpler way than having a long string of torches, each representing one. So what I've created here is just a simple adder. We'll just add one each time, um, and it's not a real adder. It will just only add on one each time, um, and then it'll increment up. So this will go all the way up to 10 torches. It won't go use all these torches. It will go up to 9 even. 9 torches. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You 9, and then it'll go to the next row. So these represent 10, and then these represent hundreds. The way the adder works is same logic that used in the previous video, where you take a base number, in this instance 15, and you minus your two numbers from it that you want to add together, and then you take that new number and you do 15 minus the new number. And I managed to fit that all into this little circuit here. But instead of minusing 1 using another comparator, which I was doing before in the other edition, you'd use another comparator to minus your second number. I literally just used the deterioration of redstone wire strength to -1. So that those two wires there will mean that it was decreased by 1, so that your output is increased by 1. So that there is a signal strength would give 1, that's 2, that's 3. So if you put in 4, then you'll see that we'll get an output of 5. So this is just used in this little system here. The other thing in this system is I'm using what I'm terming like a storage, like almost a capacitor sort of thing. Basically what it does is it stores the signal strength that was inputted. I don't know whether that's a real word, but I'm going to use it. So if I put in a random signal strength here, then the same one that entered this is stored, and then you can just take it out when you want, and to reset it you just remove that block to be able to reset it, like I'm doing with these pistons here. That piston there and this piston in here is resetting 2 storage blocks. The reason I have 2 storage blocks is so that the calculation is done in stages. Not the adding 1 is done in stages, but it takes its value, adds 1 to it, stores it, but then before it goes to like the display, it's held, and then it goes through, so that the whole calculation takes a press of a button in such a fashion so that it won't go continuously round by itself. Instead, it is more controlled. The reason I went for it being more controlled is because the the comparators don't have any delay to them themselves, which means that it is a lot harder to do timing without this more stagnated approach. Because I did try over here, which looks. I wish this did work because it looks a lot nicer. I think a lot smaller than that stuff over there. But unfortunately, this doesn't work. Like if I reset it, no button there, and add 1. See, that works because it's signal strength of 2 from 1, but then you got 4, and we wanted 3 because it's just too fast. Even with a short pulse on there from the piston, it's not short enough to just add on 1. So that's why I had to do it in a more stagnated way. Another interesting thing about this is I can change the base so that this signal strength here is 9, so that when these numbers get to 9 and then go over to 10, it'll add 1 to here instead and reset these. That's all this line of comparators doing here, and then sends a signal here and signal here to add 1 to the next line. Yeah, I think that's about it. This is not the most compact design, of course. I'm sure some wizard will create one that fits into a 1x1 block. But this is just like proof of concept to show how this new analog system could be used to do some quite interesting stuff, like discounting. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you next time. Bye.